This is week 2, multiplies, simple fractions, and mixed fractions. After going through this lesson, you are expected to multiply simple fractions and mixed numbers. Multiplying fractions are just like multiplying numbers. To multiply fractions, you have to multiply the numerators and then multiply also the denominators of the fractions to be multiplied. If the product is in an improper fraction, simplify it or reduce to its lowest term. Learning task 1. Multiply the given fractions. Number 1, 3/4 times 1/2. Multiply the numerators. 3 times 1 equals 3. Then multiply denominators. 4 times 2 equals 8. Number 2. 1/5 times 3/7. 1 times 3 equals 3. And 5 times 7 equals 35. Number 3. 8/11 times 7/9. 8 times 7 equals 56. 11 times 9 equals 99. Number 4. 5/13 times 6/7. 5 times 6 equals 30. 13 times 7 equals 91. Number 5. 8/17 times 4/5 equals 8 times 4 equals 32. 17 times 5 equals 85. Cancellation method can be applied before multiplying the fractions so that the product is already in its lowest term. You can apply cancellation if there is a common factor in the numerator and the denominator. Example, multiply 4/5 and 10/11. Possible numerator and denominator to cancel are 4 and 5, 10 and 11, 4 and 11, or 5 and 10. The pair of numerator and denominator with common factor is 5 and 10. And the common factor is 5. Therefore, divide both by 5. So 5 divided by 5 equals 1. 10 divided by 5 equals 2. Then multiply 4 times 2 and multiply 1 times 11. Learning task 2. Multiply the given fractions. Use cancellation method. Number 1. 4/5 times 10/11 equals, the common factor of 5 and 10 is 5. So 5 divided by 5 equals 1. 10 divided by 5 equals 2. Then multiply 4 times 2 equals 8. And 1 times 11 equals 11. So the answer is 8/11. Number 2. 7/9 times 18/25 equals, so the common factors of 9 and 18 is 9, So 9 divided by 9 equals 1 and 18 divided by 9 equals 2. Then multiply 7 times 2 equals 14. 1 times 25 equals 25. Number 3. 18 over 15 times 9 over 24. You can cancel 8 and 24 using their common factor 8. 8 divided by 8 equals 1. 24 divided by 8 equals 3. You can cancel also 15 and 9. And the common factor is 3. 9 divided by 3 is 3. And 15 divided by 3 equals 5. You can cancel also 3 by dividing 3. So 3 divided by 3 equals 1. 3 divided by 3 equals 1. Let's multiply 1 times 1 equals 1 and 5 times 1 equals 5. So the answer is 1/5. How about number 4? 9/16 times 6 over 9. You can cancel 9. And 9 divided by 9 equals 1. 9 divided by 9 equals 1. Then you can cancel also 16 and 6. And their common factor is 2. So 6 divided by 2 equals 3. 16 divided by 2 equals 8. So you can multiply 1 times 3 equals 3 and 8 times 1 equals 8. So the answer is 3/8. Number 5, 18 over 25 times 8 over 27. You can cancel 18 and 27. And the common factor is 9. 18 divided by 9 equals 2. 27 divided by 9 equals 3. You cannot cancel 25 and 8. So let's multiply. 2 times 8 equals 16. 25 divided by 3 equals 75. So your answer is 16 over 75. Aside from multiplying fraction by another fraction, we can also perform the following types. 1. Multiplication of fraction by a whole number and vice versa. Number 2. Multiplication of fraction by a mixed number and vice versa. 3. Multiplication of whole number by a mixed number. And number 4. Multiplication of mixed number by another mixed number. Example 1. 3/5 times 8. 8 is whole number. And this is same as 3/5 times 8 over 1. So 3 times 8 equals 24. 5 times 1, 5. 24 over 5 is improper fraction. So change this to mixed number. How many 5 in 24? 4. And a remainder of 4. And the denominator is 5. So your answer is 4 and 4/5. Example 2. 5/6 times 3 and 1/2. And this is same as 5/6 times 3 and 1/2. Change this first into improper fraction. How? 2 times 3 equals 6 plus 1 equals 7. Then copy denominator 2. Then let's multiply. 5 times 7 equals 35. 6 times 2 equals 12. Change this into mixed number. How many 12 in 35? 2. And a remainder of 11. Then copy denominator 12. So the answer is 2 and 11 twelves. Learning task 3. Multiply the given fractions. Number 1, 6 times 5 twelves equals, this is same as 6 over 1 times 5 twelves. You can use cancellation for 6 and 12. And the common factor is 6. So 6 divided by 1 equals 1. 12 divided by 6 equals 2. Then multiply 1 times 5 equals 5. 1 times 2 equals 2. Change to mixed number. And that is 2 and 1/2. So the answer is 2 and 1/2. Number 2. 7/8 times 24 equals, same as 7/8 times 24 over 1. You can cancel 8 and 24. And the common factor is 8. 24 divided by 8 equals 3. 8 divided by 8 equals 1. Let's multiply. 7 times 3 equals 21. 1 times 1 equals 1. 21 over 1 is same as 21. Number 3. 4 over 9 times 27 times 1/2. This is same as 4 over 9 times 27 over 1 times 1/2. You can cancel 4 and 2. And the common factor is 2. So 4 divided by 2 equals 2. 2 divided by 2 equals 1. You can cancel also 9 and 27. And the common factor is 9. 27 divided by 9 equals 3. 9 divided by 9 equals 1. So, let's multiply. 2 times 3 times 1 equals 6. 1 times 1 times 1 equals 1. 6 over 1 is same as 6. Number 4. 8 and 2/5 times 18 and 1/3. Change muna natin ang mga mixed numbers sa improper fraction. Paano? 8 times 5 equals 40. Plus 2 equals 42. Then copy denominator 5. Times 3 times 18 equals 54. Plus 1 equals 55. Then use denominator 3. Then let's cancel 42 and 3. And the common factor is 3. 42 divided by 3 equals 14. 3 divided by 3 equals 1. You can cancel also 5 and 15. And the common factor is 5. 55 divided by 5 equals 11. 5 divided by 5 equals 1. Then, let's multiply. 14 times 11 equals 154. 1 times 1 equals 1. 154 over 1 is same as 154. Number 5. 6 times 2/3 times 2 and 1/2. So 6 over 1 times 2/3 times this mixed number changed to improper fraction. So 2 times 2 equals 4 plus 1 equals 5 over 2 or 5 halves. 6 and 3, the common factor is 3. 6 divided by 3 equals 2. 3 divided by 3 equals 1. You can cancel 2. So the remaining numerators are 2 and 5. And that is 10. Then 1 times 1 equals 1. And that is same as 10. Aside from the symbol X, we can also use period or parenthesis to indicate multiplication. Also phrases such as times, the product of, multiplied by, and of can be used too in multiplication. Example, instead 1/2 times 3/4, it could be written any of the following. Learning task 4. Multiply each of the following. Use cancellation method if possible. Number 1, 5 over 7 times 14 over 35. You can cancel 5 and 35, and the common factor is 5. 5 divided by 5 equals 1. 35 divided by 5 equals 7. You can also cancel 7 and 14, and the common factor is 7. 14 divided by 7 equals 2. 7 divided by 7 equals 1. Let's multiply. 1 times 2 equals 2. 1 times 7 equals 7. So the answer is 2 sevenths. Number 2. 4/5 times 10 over 11. Let's cancel 10 and 5. And the common factor is 5. 10 divided by 5 equals 2. 5 divided by 5 equals 1. You cannot cancel 4 and 11. So 4 times 2 equals 8. 1 times 11 equals 11. Number 3. 8 and 3/4 multiplied by 2/9. First, change this mixed number to improper fraction. 4 times 8 equals 32 plus 3 equals 35. 35 over 4 times 2 over 9. Let's cancel 4 and 2. And the common factor is 2. 2 divided by 2 equals 1. 4 divided by 2 equals 2. You cannot cancel 35 and 9. So let's multiply. 35 times 1 equals 35. 2 times 9 equals 18. Let's simplify. 1 and 17 over 18. Number 4. 4/5 times 10/11 times 7/8. You can cancel 4 and 8, and the common factor is 4. 4 divided by 4 equals 1. 8 divided by 4 equals 2. Then, 5 and 10. The common factor is 5. 10 divided by 5 equals 2. 5 divided by 5 equals 1. You can cancel also 2. So the remaining numerators, 1 and 7. 1 times 7 equals 7. 1 times 11 equals 11. So the answer is 7 over 11.